If you read manga, there is a high chance you used one of those less than legitimate websites out there. Because that's what you do, unless you live in Japan and get it for 10 yen or you have a lot of money to burn. I decided to go on manganaro.com, the website that I usually use to read, and check to see if I could maybe find some fresh new hidden gems. So in no particular order, here's what I found. I ain't reading all that. But I'm reading all that. Isegure. After constantly being used as a foil for OP isekai protagonists, the elite knight has finally had it. So it's about this Pomera guy. His name's Pomera? Fucking loser. Who's the strongest knight in the kingdom. Until one day some guy shows up and just one-taps him. So he kinda gets a little angry. And then another one shows up. And then another one. And now there's hundreds of them. And they all beat the shit out of him. So he snaps, turns into guts, and now he's in the real world trying to stop the next person in line for this reincarnation cycle, who's this chihuahua ass girl. Fuck that crampy ass dog. But God wants her dead, so he sends down Light Yagami with glasses from heaven. He's actually Light Yagami. That's crazy that they brought him back from fucking heaven, who has the power of summoning trucks. The fight on the rooftop just escalates so much. The guy merges with a giant truck in the sky. It's just fun. There's also another chick who can summon London residents, and she fights the truck guy, and the way they stop the trucks is they put poop in front of it. I like the idea that there's someone out there fighting the fight against isekai slop. Yes. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yes, King. Stop. Everyday Life with an Older Girlfriend is an autobiographical one-page comic from two Twitter artists about a lesbian couple with an age difference of 10 years. If you're really into cute girls doing cute things, you might like this because there's not a lot going on. Also, the big one is 20 and the small one is 30. Bakushin Ojo-sama Do is what I would use to wipe my ass if I ran out of toilet paper. It's about this bitch who's trying to become the ultimate Ojo-sama, and after a rigorous process of one Google search, found out that Ojo-sama is a rich girl stereotype. Basically, she calls everyone peasants and acts like an entitled bitch. It's 2 pages per chapter, walls of text. I ain't reading all that. Fuck. I ain't reading all that. And it's supposed to be a comedy, but Japanese humor works as often as a McDonald's ice cream machine. If you find a single shred of comedy in this, besides funny dog name, please don't tell me. I don't care. The Mermaid's Head is a one-shot horror story from 1995. It was on new releases, so shut that shit up. It follows a shy, introverted girl named Maki who's been having dreams about a disembodied mermaid's head, telling Maki to eat her, the head, so that she could be beautiful. I'm not gonna spoil it. It looks really good. It's really short. You should check it yourself. It's All Your Fault is basically a more fan service heavy My Dress Up Darling, where Gojo is a girl, so
gay girls, isn't it?
Shiho is a stubborn, gacha addict, anime watching, friendless loser with an envious and obsessive personality that would certainly gather an audience, and then lose said audience within 2 pages when they see her actually working a job. Whatever money she has left goes into cosplay materials, but she's not really good at making them. So one day she encounters this timeline's version of Gojo, Yogi. Shiho gets the cosplay she wanted from her and they decide to go and take some photos. But turns out Yogi is an erotic cosplayer and kinda tricks her into doing a photo shoot in the park. I think this is the best one so far for no particular reason. Yokai students. Instead of making a YouTube video about yokais, somebody thought it was easier to draw them as anime girls doing random bullshit and then putting yokai trivia at the end. Renai Saido. Gay boys but they're in high school. The Panther's Pet. Gay boys, but one of them is a furry. Go out with me too. Gay boys, but one of them got dumped by his girlfriend. This fucking world is wonderful. Gay boys, but they're assassins. Yukue Fume. Gay boys, but they're on the run. Two guys in Pokey. Gay boys, but they're just playing a game. Pink dependent. Gay boys, but... Nah, that's it actually. Discarding the misfit collar. Gay boys, but they're Todoroki and Bakugo. Actor and pervert. Gay boys, but one of them is a stalker. Look, I read all of this. I have footage, but BLs are just not for me. And King's Potato was my breaking point. I am looking at a twink priest getting butt fucked by a penis-shaped potato vine. Nobody asked me to do this. And we're nowhere near Pride Month, so I'm gonna leave with a quote from Delusional himself here.
Wait, what day was it again? Oh, it's not June anymore. Scratch everything I just said. I didn't like it because I'm straight up homophobic.
Only my vaccine can save the world from zombie apocalypse. Alright, this one is a doozy, so stick with me. Our main protagonist is stuck in his house during a zombie outbreak, and he does what any reasonable man would do. He's straight up jorking it until someone knocks at his door. A chick with a gun then stumbles inside, and he still had jizz on his hand. This Sunny girl is a scientist who's been working on a vaccine against the zombies. This vaccine has like a 1% chance of working. She was working in a laboratory hidden somewhere in the mountains, only accessible with helicopters, but the facility got infected, so she took the vaccine and ran for a week straight until she found this guy and got bitten right before she got there. So then the following sequence of events happen. She asks him if he's gay. He responds negatively. She then strips. He gets a boner. Then he gets a vaccine shot in his cock. No. No. What? Oh, that's foul. So then she starts to turn, and he proceeds to do a lot of things that I cannot show. At the end, he gets a massive post-nut clarity. Yeah, it turns out it worked, and now they're gonna cure more people, I guess. I'm really not reading that, and I feel like this image right here tells you everything you need to know about this. I can see a few moments into the future, but I don't understand women. Protagonist been in an accident, and now he can randomly see a few minutes ahead in the future. He sees this girl getting hit by a car. Not you again. Where's the guy from the beginning? So he grabs her all weird and shit, and she hits him with the classic. Later on, he sees a kid on the bridge that's gonna bump into him, and his toy's gonna fall down. So now he knows to avoid him. But my fuck ass thought the kid fell in the water, not the toy. It just fell off anyway. Oh, fucking dumbass kid. Oh, the kid didn't fall. Oh, it was just the toy. I thought the kid fell off the fucking bridge. Random girl sees this and jumps in to get the toy back. She can't even swim, the fucking bitch. He leaves her with his hoodie, and lo and behold, he's the new transfer student. They're all in the same class. Woo! I skipped ahead a little bit, and we seem to have a harem on our hands. So pick your favorite and see who's gonna win. Lost of a Memory was most likely made by a 10-year-old, and you can clearly see the inspiration. But you know what? When I was 10, I was probably eating twigs, so good for you. Kanako Inuki's Horror Theater is just volume 2, and chapter 1 starts with part 2 of whatever was happening. So no, I don't fucking know why people are melting. The Duke's daughter is going her way haphazardly. This is an isekai about a girl reincarnating in an otome game. Now, an otome game is basically a dating sim for girls. There's usually a villainess who gets between the main character and the love interest. I know that because I watched a Never Knows Best video. So her marriage is arranged, and as it usually goes with these, there's surely a lot of romantic and political challenges to come. My favorite parts of this were the "Is that present day? Present time?" reference, and the mugging horse, of course. Table tennis lovers looks fucking phenomenal. The main character seems a bit of a crybaby at first, but she gets over it eventually. The person she loved moved away, so now she's continuing the table tennis club for her. This is going to be a great sports manga or Yuri manga or both. Kochira DIY Circle is a bunch of girls and a guy who's cross-dressing. I don't know what the fuck is happening. They kick him in the balls and they 3D print boobs. My god, I have transformed into the turtle. This is the most standard basic isekai story. Some guy dies, wakes up as a squirtle somewhere, so he does the standard RPG shit. He levels up and he gets skills, and if you're isekai pilled enough to read this, I hope you get better. Earth Human Terra-chan. Remember how in like 2017 there was a lot of Earth-chan going around? This is basically that. She spawns in front of a delinquent guy, and now he's quite literally protecting all of humanity, because if she gets a nosebleed, lava spurts out. If she's hungry, the ground will sink. If there's trash on the ground, she'll get sick and the water levels are rising. And this one is actually pretty funny, especially the faces. I love the faces. Sakibi is a story about a 27-year-old woman getting sexually harassed at work. The manager gets all touchy and he's trying to get her alone a lot, but it's all good because Haruhiko, her workmate, is cool and he wouldn't do that, right? Right? Love and dreams don't mix, but they do in here. Kurata's grades have been going down ever since she fell in love with this other girl. So she confesses to her, hoping she'll get rejected and focus on school more. She didn't get rejected, and long story short...
Gay girls, innit?
Heisei Shonen Dan is about this Dan guy who came to Tokyo a while back to become a mangaka and barely became an assistant. And now at the age of 32, he lost even that. He's always reminiscing about something. He's just drowning in nostalgia at every corner. He's Porter Robinson if he didn't make music. In fact, he's drowning in it so much that at one point, he goes back to elementary school. That's all I have here. Slime Musume series is about a guy and a slime girl, and he's sticking his finger in her head, you know, among other things. This is a warped food review. It's an autobiographical telling of the author's eating disorders. How back in her early 20s, she would basically bar hop from 3 a.m. to 7 p.m. when the film would cut and she doesn't remember what happened after that. It is a very concerning and morbid look at this person's life. She found this hack that if you drink around the clock, mixing coffee with alcohol makes you throw up, so now you have room for the next drink. She shows these food abominations, like she likes soggy wet sandwiches, and she takes frozen meals, put them next to the fridge radiator and just eat them cold like that. They're not heated, they're just unfrozen. This is from the same author that brought you My Lesbian Experience with Loneliness, Solo Exchange Diary, and My Alcoholic Escape from Reality. Look, I'm I've never dealt with eating disorders, and I'm not a lesbian, but this one though. And apparently between chapter 3 and 4, this has been on hiatus because she got hospitalized for pancreatitis a second time. Ushimitsu Gao. So we have a married couple doing their deed, but there's a ghost hunting the woman, and she's unsatisfied with her partner's performance. So slowly but surely the ghost gets involved with her a lot. So yeah, she's having sex with a ghost next to her husband. Let's Raise a Witch Who Will Destroy the World. It's about a nurturer who's raising and taming even the most violent of monsters. One night, a wounded woman knocks at his door with a child, so he begs him to raise her. So now he's taking care of her, he's buying her shit she wants. It's really sweet, it's really cute. Hopefully, it doesn't end up like Usagi Drop. We don't talk about Usagi Drop. This is the kind of weird shit I was hoping to find in the new releases. The story of a Yakuza who became a mom is not a story about a Yakuza woman giving birth to a child. It's about a Yakuza dude waking up as a woman during birth. Apparently the woman died at some point during the birth and just came back, and that's when the dude woke up here. So she's probably dead, and now he kinda has to take care of the child. But that is it for now. There's a lot more to go through, but I just wanted to get this video out because tomorrow I'm leaving, and I'll probably make a part 2. Not next video though, because it's gonna be something different. But thanks for watching. Bye bye.